Welcome to the ClearPoint Media YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to say a very big thank you for your great support to our work in this channel. And that is why we will keep on giving you valid information based on factual and realistic happenings in this country. And in this podcast, I want to show you some few things happening between ODM and the UDA in terms of money. And I urge you to watch it so that you get the full information how the President William Ruto is fully investing on the ODM that cannot give him anything. According to this report, the president is doing a stock exchange business, bankrolling the ODM Oburu wing in billions, and the kind of investment put on the political events by the president can tell you, and you can predict what will be there ahead of 2027 general elections. Ladies and gentlemen, in this podcast, I want to explain to you as well the blunder in the funding and the main reason why the president is actually funding these activities. And by the way, someone said that the moment Sifuna made it clear to the people that the money being spent for these Linda Ground events and these tours, that money does not come from ODM or does not come from ODM account, Sifuna exposed the president. And Oburu Oginga and his team could not find a way to reply that Sifuna statement, reason being that Sifuna exposed the truth. And remember, I did that video here and I told you that someone who pays you, someone who funds you, must also control you. The person who funds you is the person who will control you. And that exposure really caught them off guard. That is amongst the key reasons why Edwin Sifuna had to be removed. According to this report, which I want to show you, much has been spent for waste. And let us say the truth. Much has been spent for waste. And before we continue, dear ladies and gentlemen, I want to humbly request you that if you're watching this podcast and you've not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, like our videos and comment to show your support to our work in this channel. And to those who have already subscribed to this channel, we say thank you very much for your great support, because that your support is what has kept this channel alive up to today. In this 15 billion Kenyan shillings, it covers the ODM NDC. And I believe you know that ODM is going to have an NDC on 27th March. And that NDC, as it goes, it is to officially install Oburu Oginga as the party leader and officially kick out Sifuna from the ODM. And this actually is going to give Sifuna momentum. Yeah, This is going to give Sifuna momentum, because at that point that now he will have been kicked out as the SG and even a member of ODM party, it will give him momentum. Remember, even when Rigathi Gachagua was being impeached, no one expected whatever we are seeing right now. And maybe that is what is going to come out from Sifuna. Now that 15 billion also takes part in chopper hiring. And I want you to imagine this. 4 days in Mombasa, from Nairobi to Mombasa. Then you fly from Mombasa to Lamu. From Lamu to Kilifi. From Kilifi to Kwale. Then back to Mombasa, where they closed it in Tononoka. All that movement is by use of chopper. They were flying by choppers. And I wonder, this might be part of the 30 billion Kenya shillings that the World Bank gave to Kenya in support of grade 10 transition. Just maybe, I don't know, but maybe. The Linda Ground tours, the branding, I want you to have a look at this. The numbers of capes, the scarves, the shirts. That is all money. That is all money. Next, look at this other one. People receiving money. People being bribed to attend rallies, the Linda Ground rallies. This is just money being spent here carelessly. The money which should even be used to build roads for the people. The money that should be used to send capitations to the students. The money that is supposed to be used to help develop the health sector. It is being used there. Now, before the NEC meeting in Mombasa, there was a meeting in Karen, Nairobi, where there was supposed to get political truce between Edwin Sifuna and Junet Mohammed. And that was the problem, because, you know, there was no common voice in Sifuna removal. Not all the leaders who were there accepted that Sifuna should be removed as the SG, and the state encountered backlash. And the NEC members who met in Mombasa, they were facilitated. And I tell you, much has been spent in this ODM party you see here. This is not even a party right now. This is now a stock exchange. This is not a party. ODM is a stock exchange now, where it is only money speaking. Give me, I give you. You see? So if an MP attends a PG in the State House and is paid 100,000 Kenya shillings, then ask yourself, how much does the individuals executing such actions like removing the SG receive? Now, keenly after several rallies led by Oburu Oginga, you will be in line with me that whenever Oburu stands to address the masses, his inability to ignite the morale and relevance to the people truly shows how the masses are not connected with him, and they are bored and detached with him.
Raila left us in a broad-based arrangement, in a broad-based government. And in the broad-based government, we are moving on, and I have been given mandate by my party to proceed and negotiate with our partners in the broad-based government, and that is to start negotiation with President Ruto. I am soon forming a very strong team of negotiators from ODM. This strong team of negotiators for ODM are going to negotiate on all issues.
Starting from that Kamukunji rally, step by step, if you look at Oburu Oginga's speech, look at the speech he gave in Kisumu, look at the one in Kakamega and in Mombasa, Oburu Oginga does not have the vibe. Hana ile nguvu. He doesn't have that energy, you know. And his speech is boring. And the people are like, who you Oburu? These people should just let mzee go and rest. But sasa a problem is that mzee ameonja pesa. Mzee ashaonja pesa. My friend, let me tell you, you will want that mzee to go back and sit down or relax. He will not be able. If he just thinks of the money he's receiving, hiyo hawezi. Hiyo Oburu hawezi rudi kupumzika. And let me tell you something. You know, ODM could have thrived with these internal wrangles until the time of official campaigns commencement next year. Because even in the presence of Raila, Sifuna was given space and supported Sifuna on his speech, and the people read the mood. Remember Sifuna's statement that he read about the resolutions that they had agreed to hold on to the status quo until 2027. Even though he had promised he will never have any deal with William Ruto, he read that statement. That could automatically tell you that he was ready to work with William Ruto. It is not that he refused to work with him. He was ready to work with William Ruto. But where the party got Sifuna wrong is when Sifuna said that Raila never endorsed William Ruto for presidency in 2027. Those are some of the mistakes that Sifuna did in ODM. Now, you know, you look at those things, you ask yourself, now what is the problem? Where is the problem in this statement? If he says Raila did not say or Raila did not endorse William Ruto for presidency in 2027, where is the problem? And that can even be seen in the videos that were recorded. Raila said that. He asked, who told you? Who told you that 2027 ODM will not field a presidential candidate? You see? So, you know, the broad-based thing could have been done silently until 2027. But the brokers visited the ODM party. The brokers visited the ODM party and they were on a hurry. And they rushed there. They didn't want to be challenged. They didn't want to be questioned. And they never wanted to listen to people. You know? With them, they were just like, we support William Ruto. We endorse him. We endorse him. That is the only thing. You know, these people, they thought that they can use the ordinary mwananchi to benefit themselves. Let them, they will see it. They will face it. And it is, and even right now they can see it. They can see it. The people are living. It is upon them to start addressing the issues of the people or to kill the ODM party for good. And the fact that the ODM removed Sifuna as the SG of the party, ODM really did a mistake, which they will come to regret very soon. Thank you.